Good morning, YouTube. Today we will get to the chopper, the cab mount chopper. We will do the cab mount chopper again. This is pretty much going to be the cab mount chopper squared. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Tacomaholic channel. Hope you are having a fantastic day. The weather is still crap here in Northern Virginia because I think there's like 3 hurricanes or something rolling up the coast, getting ready to hit everyone, so stay safe wherever you are on the East Coast. So for today, the video is going to be a little weird because I've already done the cab mount chop in question. I will show you guys all that footage in a little bit. I just wanted to go over a few things because, as many of you know, I'm running 285 tires, and I did have to do the cab mount chop to fit those tires because they were instantly rubbing as soon as I got them installed with my 16x8 wheels, and I did the cab mount chop. It was fine. I didn't really think about it, and I wasn't really aware that, of course, there are different types of cab mount chops depending on how aggressive you want to get and how much metal you want to cut right there out of the corner where the tires are usually going to rub. So I guess I just got the standard cab mount chop whenever I did mine, and while it was fine to begin with, once I changed to my SCS F5 wheels, which you guys know I love, these do have an extra inch of back spacing, which means they stick out another inch, which also means they rub on the cab mount, whereas before on my old wheels with 4.5 inches of back spacing, they did not. So of course, if I had just planned ahead, I would have done the most aggressive cab mount chop you can do. Of course, if you're going to try to fit 35-inch tires or anything like that, anything bigger, of course, obviously go with the most aggressive cab mount chop you can from the beginning. Sadly, I didn't think about any of that, so that is really the purpose of this video. It's not going to be a tutorial showing you how to do a cab mount chop, though one of my buddies, he did do the cutting and welding for me, so I will show you all that footage so you can see what's involved. It's pretty straightforward if you have the tools and some basic welding skills. The reason we did that before I'm actually filming this part is, like I said, the weather is just pure crap here, so we got a break in the weather over a weekend, so I had to jump on that. But like I said, this is not really going to be a tutorial video per se, just sort of like an awareness. So if you have not done any kind of cab mount chop on your Tacoma, and you do know you're going to plan on running 285s or some other 33-inch with a wide wheel, or larger tires or wheels, just be aware. Don't fall into the trap I did where you ended up having to do the cab mount chop twice, because obviously that's twice as much time, twice as much work, and if you're not doing the work yourself, that's going to be twice as expensive. So, and again, one cab mount chop might be fine for a specific tire and wheel combo, but for me, even though I'm running the exact same tires, so nothing changed there, on the new wheels, just bumping that out that extra inch, it really caused my tires to rub big time. And since it was rubbing metal on the rubber of the tire, that's definitely something you need to address quickly so that metal doesn't start ripping chunks out of your tires. And before we get to the actual cutting, here's a few pictures, the first of which shows how bad my tire was rubbing on the cab mount just based on the previous cab mount chop, so before the second chop. And now the second picture is going to show how much extra we are going to take out of the cab mount. And without further ado, here is the footage from the cab mount chop install. Cab mount removed. Now he is going to take this grinding bit right here just to smooth out all the edges for the new cab mount chop. And now, time for the welding. We did disconnect the positive battery terminal on the battery. There is what the almost finished product looks like. Once it cools down, I will wipe it down and put some of the rubberized undercoating on it just to keep it rust free. And there is the finished redone cab mount chop, probably at least a ½ inch farther back. Let it cool off, wiped it down with some degreasing wipes, and hit it with a fresh coat of rubberized undercoating. And the timing is perfect because Mother Nature, of course, is not cooperating and it's starting to pour down rain. But that is it for today. And here is actually one of the cab mount plates you can purchase. I get mine through Bay Area Metal Fab. I will put a link in the description down below where you can get them. There's probably 10 or 15 different companies that make these. They're usually 15 to 20, maybe 25 bucks shipped, so not too much. If you have some basic fab skills, you could probably cut these yourself, but having these plates before you do the cab mount is ideal, so you can take like a marker and mark around where you want to cut so you know exactly what you need to do, so to eliminate all the guesswork. But I did want to show you this real quick because something I completely forgot to do on my first cab mount chop is, you can see I did paint and put rubberized undercoating on the outside, so the cab mount, this was the part facing the tire. But on the inside, as you can see, it's nice and rusted because I completely forgot to hit this with some kind of coating. And I'm not going to forget to do that this time with the new cab mount plates, but unfortunately the weather, everything's wet under there, so I'm going to have to wait a week or so. So I'm going to give that a good cleaning, hit it with some primer, and then probably some rubberized undercoating. When you're looking at the cab mount, after you chop it and you're looking under there, there is like a circle. I think it's where one of the body mounts goes, where if you just get your paint nozzle, whatever, and sort of get it in there and just spray it on thickly, you should be able to cover all this sufficiently to keep the rust off. You're not really going to be able to see where you're spraying, so just, you know, get pretty aggressive with it so you make sure that paint gets everywhere. So don't make the same mistake I did and completely forget to coat the inside of that, because you can see this is pretty chipped away. Nice rust flakes right there. I can actually push on and feel them flaking off. So don't do what I did in that case. I might have to do some more trimming. But as you guys know, I did go ahead and hammer out the pinch weld. Go ahead and check that video out if you have not, because that is another area where tires are going to rub, and again, it's metal on rubber. It's going to eat up your tire quickly, so go ahead and do that as well if you have not already. Aside from that, once I get off-road and actually get the tires stuffed up in there, I might have a little rubbing up here on you know, plastic on the actual fender and then the fender lining, but that's not going to really cause much damage, just going to sort of be like a loud, annoying noise. But once I get off-road, which will be very soon, got a few trips planned, can't wait for that, so please stay tuned for those videos. As you guys know, it's a process. It takes a while to get 33s to fit properly on a Tacoma. I don't know why Toyota just doesn't design this. They know there's a huge aftermarket scene, you know, to be easier to get 33-inch tires in there, since that's usually the most popular size for off-roaders. All right, everyone, that will do it for this video. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Stay tuned for tons more uploads coming. I have I am behind on so many videos, it's not even funny. Hopefully this weather clears up soon so I can get to more of the fun stuff. If this is your first time stopping by, please consider subscribing, give the video a like, comment below, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I upload, which is at least twice a week guaranteed. And please help me grow the channel by sharing the video with your friends and family on social media. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video.